Thank you, Howard, for the 100 bits. What mousepad do you recommend? I've been using the Faux leather kind of desk mouse, but last night I noticed my mouse moves so slow in its normal spot due to wear. So that, I guess that's not even like that's not even a mousepad. That's just like that's a desk mat. I mean, any mousepad really. I don't. I think artisan mousepads are really expensive, so it's really hard to recommend. So, like, if you were on if you did want to do a higher budget, I would say that the artisan mousepads, any of them, you could like research what one you want. I think the Zero is always a good option, or the LGG Saturn I think is a good option as well. For like very standard mousepads. If you do like a bit slower, which I do think the Zowie mousepads I think are a little bit cheaper. I think they're like $25 a mousepad or something like that. I think the GSR2 is pretty good. That's my personal opinion. I like the GSR2 because at least if you're playing a attack FPS game, I think the extra control kind of helps with aiming, at least for micro adjustments. What is your monitor height? I actually have no clue what my monitor height is. Have you tried playing Valorant without a mousepad? I use a wooden desk. That would be impossible. Razer Strider. I haven't tried the Razer Strider. I've tried the there's like two different Razer mouse pads. They have like they're very textured, and one's a controlled one and one is a speed one. I think it's the Goliathus, I think is the name of the mouse pad. And there's another one called the Gigantus or something like that. I don't remember exactly what the name is, but that one was in my opinion like a lesser GSR. Like I think the GSR is just better. Yeah, I think if you buy like a really good like high quality mouse pad and you just wash it whenever it starts getting like very slow or muddy or like it gets dirty, then that mouse pad could basically last you for the entire time. I mean, that was like the whole reason why I switched from the GSR in the first place to going to like artisan, is because I wanted a mouse pad that would just like hold up and I wouldn't have to buy new ones. Keyboard, I use a Wooting. I'm excited for the Wooting 80HE. That one looks amazing. What about glass mouse pads? I don't use them personally. Thank you, Bacchus, for the Prime. I think glass mouse pads, at least for like tech FPS, I don't know if I would be able to do that. It's a little bit too fast, not enough control. Vaxi PA is pretty good. Actually, I forgot about that mouse pad. A lot of good players use the Vaxi PA. I think the PA is like kind of I think it's similar to a GSR SE, I believe, which is not, it's like a control mouse pad. I wouldn't say it's slow by any means, but it's probably in a control state, it's probably on the slower end though. GSR is the one with the Zowie logo. Yes. Play Mortai? Bro, I won't lie, that last game kind of took me out. Thank you, Nopa, for the Prime. I'm just in chat mood right now. Best mouse now for the price? Hard to say. I do like the Sora a lot. I'm a big voucher for the Sora V2 because I think the price was like $100, and for the weights with the build quality, with just how I prefer the mouse, then this mouse is really good for me. Let me think of other bang for the buck mice. I'm not really sure. Try Saturn Pro. Yes, I have a Saturn Pro. The Hyun is a good mouse pad. On the faster end for sure. And if you like texture, then you would probably like the Hyun. And if you don't like texture that much, but you don't want the slow, like the control of the Zero, and you want to up it a bit, the Hayate Otsu is always a really good option as well. You can't just wash your mousepad. You can. Just don't put it in the wash don't put it in a washing machine. You just hand wash it. You can watch a video on YouTube to do that. That's kind of what I did. It's the same thing. Is your favorite knife the red Reaver Karamba? It's this one, the codename. This one's my favorite one, just because it's so like spinny, you know. My brain just loves things that spin. It's like very, very satisfying to me. What mouse skates do you use? Just the standard stock mouse skates. Lamzu Ergonom, good. I have not tried it. 712 is good for the price. I actually would agree with that. I just have some design stuff with the mouse that I don't like, but overall the mouse is pretty good. Wait, I don't remember on the 712 if they removed that like divot on the finger. I think they did. But yeah, that's actually for, I think, how much is it? Is it like 50, 60? If it's 50, 60 around that area, I think that mouse is pretty good. Especially for small hands or like small or medium. The mouse shape actually is like very, very, it's very, what is it called? Large. It's like short but large. I was actually one of the reference mice that I was using for creating my current mouse right now. I was like using reference mice of like similar shapes like XM1, S2, Lamazoo Atlantis, like kind of that style where it's like a claw, like a back heavy style, MM712. I had that one in there too. So I was just trying out stuff, and right now I do have a test model in my hand. I'm still just refining it a little bit more to see if I want anything else, but I'm nearing the end of it though, because I just need to like do the side buttons, and I think overall shape wise I think I have a pretty good shape that I'm really comfortable with and I like a lot. We're gonna go back to Crambit. Ooh, I don't know. For as long as this thing's out, probably not. How do you hold your mouse when you play? I just hold it normal. I don't know. I could whip out the scorpion grip out of what's it called, retirement real quick. See what that feels like. Bro, actually, this is my favorite mouse grip because it gives me the most amount of control with speed. I just don't use it anymore though. I probably should, honestly. How I grew up holding my mouse and it just happened naturally, but I tried to like move it back. But when I hold my mouse like in my actual state, it's like this. That's how I actually hold my mouse, and it looks kind of weird. This finger hovers in the air, and I hold it up like that. But recently I've been just trying to like hold it like as if I'm playing League of Legends. I do that too, yeah. That's why right now I'm making my mouse, it's catered, it's small medium. I'm trying to aim for that size, and it is very back heavy because the key part when I do hold my mouse the natural way, the key part about me is this part right here, feeling my palm. So I don't use my fingers to micro adjust. It's just like all in my wrist. So like when I'm aiming, it's just all wrist movement. That's why like I can do this without like having to like switch like head level. So if I'm like 180 or something, I can always be like head level, and that usually works for me. And then when I'm like actually playing and such, it just the pivot point is just very nice for me with my wrists. Mouse crafting, yep. Thank you, Shinzo, for the prime. When is your mouse pad dropping? Relatively soon, actually. I'm trying to decide right now. Maybe chat can give some advice. I basically got everything like finalized for the most part. I'm just deciding on like a final thickness I want of the mouse pad, and right now I'm between the 3.5 millimeters or 4 millimeters. I was thinking 4 millimeters might be better. Overall, just like, I don't know, like a thicker mouse pad feels like you can like sink it more, if that makes sense. Or also like if the desk is like a little bit like uneven or whatnot, like a thicker mouse pad normally feels a little bit better to use. I was thinking between the two. Yeah, 3.5 is more common, and 4. I think the QCK had 4 millimeters, and I always liked. I always thought that mousepad was a really good mousepad. But yeah. And then I'm also trying to. I mean, for the design, I mean, I can show the design of it right now, but I'm removing. I want to remove this logo right here, so this logo is not going to be here. And then, what is it called? I mean, 3.5 is like a safer bet, and the model I have is a 3.5. Like the one that I'm using right now, the one that we won Madrid on and won kickoff on, I was using this mousepad the entire time. So, this one's 3.5 millimeters thickness, and for finalization stuff I want to do, I just want to clean up. So take off this logo right here, and I'm thinking on my signature if I want to keep the katakana. I'm not too sure on my signature. What do you think, chat? Should I keep the katakana or not? No, I don't like stuff with too much branding on it. And right now, if you look at my mousepad, it has branding on both top left and top left and bottom right. And I don't really like too much branding. I'm a big advocate for not like making it look like a billboard. Keep it. Signature is fine. Yeah, I want it just to be like pretty clean with just the signature on the bottom right, and that's it, and not having the logo on the top left, because also the logo on the top left has elements of white and red in it. I think, yeah, it's white and red, and I think overall, I just don't want a logo on it. I just want a signature. That's 50 by 50 or 45 by 40. You want me to measure it right now? Actually, I could measure it. Or actually, do I have another mouse pad that I can like compare it to? It's not 50 by 50. Because 50 by 50 would be a square, right? It's more of a rectangle. It's a rectangle shape. It's pretty large. Like if you compare it to my body, like that, it's a decently sized one. But yeah. I am definitely on a closer point of releasing the mousepad than I am to the mouse. But the mousepad is kind of like something that just came up randomly, and it was like, because I love anything gaming peripherals related. So I've been trying to make like a TAC FPS mousepad with, hi Kadal, hi, with, hi, when she's attacking me again. It has the pour-on foam on the back, so you can stick it to stuff. Like, do I have anything metal or glass? Or would that stick? Let me see. I can't stick it right now. I need to find like a surface that I could stick to, like metal. It sticks insanely well to metal. I was trying glass just there. I don't have anything metal in my room though right now. I have a metal filing cabinet, but I don't want to pull it up. Like everyone knows like this from like all their stuff, like what is it called? Like Artisan or the Lethal Gaming Gear like Pro Series. They all use like the really good backing like this, with stitch edges. So yeah. I do think like eventually. Eventually, like I think one of my dreams is to like own my own peripheral company. I think it's like one of my dreams I want to do, and I want to like because I have a different philosophy than other gaming companies. I feel like they try to like cater to too many mouse shapes at once, whereas I feel like your grip is very like personal, and so you should have a mouse that suits your grip and is kind of like catered towards it. It's kind of like, it like people when they do like sports, they like their own equipment, right? They like different sizes of like certain stuff, or I don't know, baseball players use their own bats. I think just stuff like that. Will only be in black or different colors. I know for black will be 100%, but it's to be decided for the mouse still. Yeah. Be budget friendly too. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I think releasing a mouse. I think what is it? I think Pulsar does it, right? Pulsar does their like normal mouse, but then they also do like the esports version of like the mouse. And I think that's actually a smart idea, to have like a mouse that's like really good for the price, but at the same time release like a mouse that's like really phenomenal and is like ready for like the highest level of competition. I do think Pulsar mice are good. I like them more than Logitech.